Well, hello and welcome in. It is completed pages for January. Can you believe January is over? We're now into February. That's crazy. Anyway, so these are my completed pages. I got okay amount done. Um, it was such a long month. I was hoping I'd get more, but we've been a little bit crazy still here at the Nixie Homestead. So what we're going to do is we're going to get started with Merry Christmas. This, oh, we're a little weird. Okay, sorry about that. So this was a buddy color that I had with To Know Me Is to Love Me. I'm still not done. I, I was hoping there's a lot of details on this. Um, so the snow, I got to touch up just a little bit more. I've got like little details that need to be done, like all the little fine fiddly stuff. But I've been having a good time with this, and I finally was able to use these. So to know me is to love me. She had recommended the Panda Fly, the white gel, and then it also had the gold gel and a silver gel. So I think it came with the gold, the silver, and 3 whites in a little pack. They worked great. It's the first time I've been able to get a gel pen to stick. So I am a fan. I was like just going to town. You could kind of see all of that. So on this page, in the background is Inktense. Some of them kind of activated, some of them didn't. Then the trees are either Prisma or Woomer. Then I have Winkastella on this. I have the pens, so I've got a lot of this. I used these, both the gold and the silver and the white. And let's see, what else did I use on here? I said, okay, so the Winkastella. Okay, that was it. The Panda Flies, the Winkastella, Woomer, Prisma, and Inktense from Durant. So I'm almost done. I think it's going to go into February. Why? Because I just don't want to have another whip. I have so many whips. Okay, so my buddy color with Tiffany, she is still going strong with me, and oh, I so appreciate you. So this month it was Playing in the Snow, and isn't that just such a cute little picture? I'm having so much fun in this book, and I am so grateful that she recommended this book and was like, "You want to do a buddy color in the book?" And I'm like, "Yes, yes, yes, yes." I'm having so much fun, and I am getting a little bit better as the time goes. These were all um, Ohuhu markers, and hold on. I don't know who. It's these. I don't know. It's just dual tip brush. Oh, Seam Tuffy? Some Toofy? I have no idea. It came up on Amazon. It was like, you got 36 of them for, I don't know, like $12 or something like that. And they're actually kind of cute. Now, I will say their swatch sheet, when you swatch, does not turn out to be the same color on a page. So if you get them, be careful with that. So I used that a little bit. Then I used the Panda Fly to do the little highlights or the little dots. I did use the silver from Panda Fly, and I used the, oh, here, I love this, the Sparkle Pop silver. I use that, and then for Pardon My Reach, and then for the hearts, I use the Sparkle Pop there and the other Sparkle Pop, which is the metallic. So I did metallic on the inside, Sparkle Pop on the outside, Sparkle Pop here, the Sparkle Pop silver all throughout. I was having way too much fun on that. And then I did do white in the gel and then little Sparkle Pops there. So hopefully you can kind of see that. I'll bring it up. It's always so hard to see the glitter. It always looks so much better in person than it does on camera, and sometimes I can catch it on camera and sometimes I can't. It just kind of is what it is. And I think my camera just died. Oh, no, it didn't. Okay, good. Um, and this is Tiffany's. Now, Tiffany's is so cute. I love how she was so creative and she put her name inside her heart. That was brilliant. Um, I love how you did the little girl or the little rabbits, her little vest or little sweater. Got that glitter action going, and I absolutely love it. I love how you did your hearts and you're getting the highlights going. You and I, we're getting there, aren't we? Like we're going to be, by the time this book is done, we're going to be like, we've got this down. And then we're going to want to get a book that we can keep going, huh? So, and I love the way you did your snowbanks. They look great. And it was such a fun little color, and I'm really excited about it. So you did a great job. Thank you so much for joining in. And next month, isn't that cute? I love it. I cannot wait. Perfect, perfect, perfect for February. Okay. Then this one. Now this was a happy mail from Chrissy, and it is, let's see if I can get to the page quick enough. It's come from this. It is, oh, oops, that's the back of the book. Pardon me. Let me get to the front of the book. Magical Mermaids. And this one is Melanie Bez. And she is on Instagram, and she, Chrissy had got this for me. Oh, pardon me, didn't mean to hit you there. And so I started on this, and it's good paper. It's just paper that comes from the print shop. It's not the best. It's not bad. It's there. You know, it's good. It's decent. These are all woomers, and so I was practicing with woomers. So I was a little bit hit, a little bit miss, but I had a good time with it. I just need to finish like her little scales. And I was really going back and forth. I could not decide whether or not I wanted to do the black, which I think makes sense because her hair and then the bottom of her fin is black, do it gold, or if I should do it black. Oh, I've got a pen that's kind of like a glitter pen that's black. So I don't know. I'm really kind of going back and forth. So if you've got an idea, leave it down below. That would be great. Chrissy, thank you so much. I had so much fun coloring in this. And I love the fact that I could do the spiral. I went ahead and did it on the top so I could, you know, flip them over instead of side by side. I am in love with having it along the top because it doesn't get in my way. Even though I'm not a left-hander, it's still fun not to have that interference right there with your hands. So that was fun. And then our color along for this month was the Coloring the Year by Sugar Sweet. And we chose to do for our buddy color, I keep hitting this, please pardon me, we decided to do January 10th, which was a National Houseplant Day. Oh, this was so much fun. And these are all the alcohol markers from Ohuhu, and it is the 168 set, I believe is what it is. It's such a skill set to use alcohol markers, and I'm getting a little better now. You can see where on some of this it just kept going and going, and it is really hard on the Amazon paper to kind of contain and control things. But I was like, I don't, I'm just having fun, so I really, I care, but I don't. I had so much fun doing the terracotta. Oh, I was panicking. I was like trying to go so fast because I didn't want the alcohol marker to dry. So I had fun doing that, and then I can't remember what these are called, but you know what plants those are. They're the green, the pink, with a little bit of pink in there. So I was having fun with that. I really had fun doing that little rose, kind of that salmony pink. And then my little blue, pardon me, little blue pots. I loved those. And then I can't remember what these are called also, but they always come out in early spring, and I always want them and to put them into my yard. And they're always next to these. I think they're the tobacco plant, I think is what they're called. I'm not really sure what they're called, but I absolutely love them. So I decided to kind of color those. I have no idea what that is. I was just having fun. To me, it kind of looked like an olive tree, even though it was really tiny. So I had so much fun with this one. And then Chrissy, hers, it's so fun. I say this every single time, but it is always so much fun to see how our pages are the same, but they're different. So we did blue for like her top one, and it was so fun, the little top pot, and the one that's hanging, I almost I almost did orange, but because I had done the terracotta below, I was like, no, I'll just keep blue up on top. And then her one that's on the bottom, that is the little happy face with the eyes going woo. I almost did mine with brown and cream. So, oh, pardon me. So it was so funny how we were almost the same. I absolutely love the little terracotta pot that you have, and the blue little kind of like ice plant. I don't know if it's an ice plant, but I really love that. And then back up to your blue one. I really love how you did your leaves. They looked really, really awesome. And then I absolutely love your big one because we were kind of doing the same thing, green and purple, absolutely just darling. And then the last one is your purple pot down in the center. I love the purple with the dots. Looks so good, and I absolutely love and adore yours. Again, thank you so much. And I think we're going to be through the year. We're not going to color all, maybe. I mean, I don't know if every month we're going to do it, but we're going to, use this and just have fun with it. So Chrissy, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. And then Daydreams. Now this one was, pardon me, is a buddy color also. And I just had so much fun with this. It's my, I believe this is my first color in Daydream. Pardon me, I just want to make sure I'm telling the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Yep. So this was my first one, and I do think this is part of my 26. It could be. I'm going to have to recount it. I lost my little tag, so I don't know if it was part of the 26. I think it might be, because I was lucky enough to have Cynthia join in on the buddy color, and I think she too, it's her first color in this book. These were Woomer. So I got Woomer a couple of weeks ago, or 3 weeks ago, something like that. So I did Woomer in this, and I had a really, really good time using them. They're not as smushy, and they don't move as much as Prisma, but they're not horrible. They're not, I mean, nothing's going to beat Prisma. Nothing's going to beat, Polychromos and all, nothing's going to beat those long-standing professional grade pencils, but it wasn't bad at all. And I had so much fun doing this. I did the color combinations in here. I just took a swatch. There was a postcard that came in the mail, and I absolutely loved the color combination. So I just took my little, my little swatch and just went through and went, oh yeah. And then I just mixed them and kind of got that color to look exactly the way I wanted. And then I can't remember what these flowers are called, but had fun doing them. I would have called these 4 o'clock glories, but I know that's probably not what they are. That's mostly a weed here, but 4 o'clock glories are the little flower like these, but they pop up at like 4 o'clock at nighttime. And I loved doing the dragonfly. It was so fun. And I love the leaves. I love the way they came out. I had so much fun. And then Cynthia joined me, and hers looks so good. I believe, and I thought she had sent me an email on what she used, but I'm not 100% sure. But it looks like she used acrylic and then glitter pen. But isn't it beautiful? I love how she did each of her flowers. They're the same, but they're kind of different. Like there was a little bit of a pattern, but it was like a total mix of all of them. And I love how she basically pulled in the colors from her dragonfly into her flowers. Her dragonfly is amazing. She really did all the little intricate details. That's amazing. For me, I was having a hard time doing all those details, so I just kind of smushed through. I smushed through them. And I did feel really bad. She had emailed me to let me know that her paints went missing. Apparently somebody must have had sticky fingers or something like that, and they took her her colors. So she was able to at least pull it through and get it going. So anyway, Cynthia, thank you so much for joining me in this. And if you want to do, we're going to be doing another one. We were back and forth this morning and now I can't remember, but in my plans video, it'll be there because I've got my notes for that there. The next one that I did for this month was Circle of Life. And I know that Jennifer from Tugly World, I know I'm not saying that right, Jennifer, and I feel so bad. And I know that she was thinking about doing this because on Sunday, if anybody was around, it was the colorathon for the research for cancer. And so she was going to try to attempt to do this buddy color while they were doing the big long stream. And so it was so cute because I had watched her video and she was like, yeah, I'm going to do this. And I was like, oh, I'm doing it right now. I'm doing it right now, girlfriend. And I loved her video. And I love the fact that she went and did treats with her little one that's around. And it's always so fun. I miss those days and just the fun of just the anticipation of something different, something fun. And she and her daughter, they were going to try to stay up and do the whole colorathon. And I hope you guys made it and I hope you guys had a good time. So on this one, it was Prismacolor, and it's so hard for snow. I mean, there's kind of only a little bit, a couple different colors, but I really like the pink and the blue. I do like a little bit of green and snow. So Prisma is all in through here. And then I use gel pen all along here. And again, it's in person, it actually looks pretty good, but on camera, I'm not so sure it's looking all that hot. And I feel kind of bad. It's really hard to tell, but inside this, it is pink. Not as dark pink, but just a very slight light pink. And I'm looking in the camera and I don't even think it's showing up. So it's kind of sad. But I just did the glitter pins all along here and then all the dots of glitter. There's glitter all in through the water. I put a little bit of glitter on the belly of the seals. And then I did like a Minka paint for the igloo. And sadly, I just don't think it's showing up. But at any rate, I had so much fun doing this page as always. And this one, I think this is the last page of this book. Yeah. And I've done quite a bit in this. I don't think I'll be able to finish it for this year. But maybe by next year I will be able to finish this and I'll be very excited. This is probably one of my favorite books. I have so many favorites. It's so hard to tell which one's my favorite, but I really, really enjoy this one. Very excited to have Jennifer at Tulgey Wood Colors sent over her page. And it was really cute to see again how we basically almost did the page colors the same. However, hers does look a little bit better. Her background definitely comes out better. I need to just put more color down, but it's so hard because in private they look really good, but then in the public part it's like, well, you know, when you try to take a picture, not so much. But she did just an amazing job. I love the way that she kept just with the purples, the blues, the pink, maybe a titch of green. I added yellow, which wasn't bad, but I think the page would have done better without it. So at any rate, I absolutely love hers. It looks like she did use, oh, I forget what it's called. The glossy. I think it's called glossy. The thing I saw it where she did it a month or so ago. We did the birds, and with the bird's eyes, she did the glossies. And that looks really good. She did hit a lot of the glitter, and it does look just amazing. Again, I just think it's so funny how I understand that in the wintertime, how many ways is there to kind of color snow? But the fact that we kind of did exactly the same thing, I just think is really fun. Jennifer, thank you so much. It was really fun to buddy color with you on this. I hope that you had a good time with it. I hope that you had so much fun in chat for cancer research, and I really appreciate you buddy coloring with me. Thanks again. Rooms of Wonder. This is, again, another, I just love this book. I do believe, I think I have a second copy of this one, just because if one isn't good, two's better. And this one, I was just in a vacation mood. Like the snow was coming and we kind of had an ice storm that hit us. Luckily, it did not hit us as hard as it had a couple of years ago. But whew, in another video, I'll go over all of that, but just suffice it to say, it was a rough one for all of us. Pretty much everybody in the United States, like in the center going east, you knew it, everybody. It was just brutal. So on that day, I was like, you know what? Let's go tropics. And I had so much fun. Now, all of this is Woomer. And this, I want to say this is the first one that I did with all the colors. And I was trying to use as many of the brand new colors in their 90 set, which is really only like, I think 61 new colors. If you want to know more about the colors, if you go into my playlist, I've done, I did a live with them, and then I kind of did a really deep dive explaining all the colors, how they work, why they work, and the whole 9 yards. I had so much fun doing this. Again, not quite Prisma, but not bad at all. I really had a good time. I was really impressed in how they worked up here. I was trying to make it look, I know it's supposed to be stained glass, but I was trying to give it more of like a gem-like quality. And I think it, it worked for me. In the page, it's just a blank background, but to me it just seemed kind of like, wow, you're here having dessert, glorious, look how good those desserts look. I'm like, you have to have like a beautiful background. So I don't color. I mean, I don't color. I'm so sorry. Well, of course I color. I don't draw. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't draw. And so I did the best that I could. So I just wanted it to look like, if you're out on vacation, you're out on the sand and you're looking out over the, over the water, and it's kind of nighttime. And it was just such a fun color. It did take me a long time because I don't know the color combinations well in Woomer, and so I was trying to match my color combinations that I have that are my favorite for Prisma, and I was just trying to match them up the best that I could. But at any rate, I had such a good time, so I will bring this up so you can see it maybe a little better. Anyway, it was so fun. And don't judge me too hard on the water. I really didn't know what I was doing, but I was just having fun and just going, oh, wouldn't it be nice? But here's the thing, when it's 100 degrees, I'm going to wish it's cold, all that. Okay, so that is Rooms of Wonder. And then Worlds of Wonder. And this is another really fun book. I absolutely love this book. And I did The Little Teepee. And this one is all done in Woomer also. Wanted to, except for like this little pillow, I think I did use one of the pinks from Prisma, but everything else on this page was done in Woomer. I had a really good time. I was trying to up my game a little bit and kind of do like a little bit of the light source, and it was trying to where it would kind of come out onto the grass a little bit. I was trying to do the opening of the tent where, these would cast the shadow and the light would be coming in. I don't know if I really nailed it all that much, but I had fun doing it. It was super relaxing and it made me want to go camping. Don't know why. I don't want to go. I mean, I do want to go camping, but I can't go camping. I'm too old for camping now. But I just had so much fun with this. And I wasn't sure what to do with the background or the frame. This, by the time I got done and did this, I was like, I had nothing left in me. So I just carried over basically the greens from the grass and the blue from the sky. And that was pretty much it. I did not do any glitters on this, which is kind of my typical MO. I usually put some kind of glitter on there. So I'll pull this up so you can see it a little closer. Um, but yeah, it was super fun. Took a long time. It really took a long time to get this done. And that's it. That is all that I got done for January. Like I said, I was hoping I could get more done, but I didn't, and I'm okay with it. I'm hoping for February. Again, I've got a little bit of a late start for February, but I'm hoping that I can get some things done. We have a bathroom remodel that's going to be happening, and I'm like, ugh. So when I will be doing a video to kind of update you guys on everything. I've had a couple more emails. People are wanting to know what's going on, and I'm just trying to get myself put together to do that. So at any rate, until next time, I am wishing you the sharpest of pencils, the juiciest and brightest of markers, and remember, there's plenty of paper out there in the world. Go find yourself some and enjoy your coloring time. Bye-bye.